Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 49 of the Battleship Brawl Season 5 tournament. In this episode, we've got the Spirit of an Era, hidden once again by Drew, going up against the the Zvinvoshar by M. Serzin. Let's go ahead and get this battle right underway. Zvinvoshar firing first with its quad-barreled turrets there. Looks like the Spirit turned out from underneath it for the most part, though. Zvinvoshar not getting quite as lucky, taking some hits to a superstructure. Nothing critical done so far, though. Both of these ships have a decent amount of materials and pretty decent repair rate, so it'll be interesting to see. But the how the slugging goes. But the Spirit does have 16 guns to the Zvinvoshar's 12. That extra turret can make all of the difference. Doesn't look like the Spirit's having as much luck with penetrating as it usually does. I feel like the shells usually get deeper than that. But then again, it also could be the angle that the shell is striking at that's causing that. With a more broadside shot, it might get in a little bit further. Excuse me. So far, both ships just kind of taking flesh wounds. Oh, except for this turret that's been disabled on the Spirit. Oh wow, the Zvinvoshar's guns are almost over-penetrating the stern of the Spirit. Oh, looks like we're getting a little bit of degraded mode there. Barrel damage to this turret. That gun, yep, that one looks disabled. So far, neither ship has really taken a whole lot of damage. We're a minute and a half in, and both ships are above 95%. Though they are also repairing like crazy and have already burned through like 19,000 materials each. Well, not quite 19 for the Spirit, but yeah, the Zvinvoshar is out of materials. Oh, and one of its turrets is offline, so it will not be getting that back. That is going to be it for that gun. No way to repair it. All those are going right for the other turret. Oh, 3 of the 4 barrels get knocked out. Oh, some more going right for it, but not quite, not quite. Yeah, Zvinvoshar is in trouble right now, I think. The redundancy of that additional turret on the Spirit. Oh, and that turret even got brought back online. Because quantity does have a quality all of its own in this game, that's for sure. That might take out that one remaining barrel there. Nope, turret survived. Over penetrations there on the superstructure. Yeah, the Zvinvoshar was doing pretty decently until it ran out of materials and it lost multiple guns. Then all of a sudden the Spirit just kind of took over. Those are going for the rear gun. Looks like the rear gun managed to get out of that without any significant damage. Oh, superstructure getting blasted a bit. Spirit is listing quite heavily, though. Zvinvoshar coming to a stop. Is that its engine right there? Yeah, its engine got knocked out. Oh, and what was left of the engine just blew up as well. Oh, and it's, both of its front turrets are disabled now. And its rear turret is damaged, but I think it has some functional guns. It's just out of its firing arc right now. And without any maneuvering capability, it's just kind of sitting here in the water getting blasted. And it does look like Spirit has the maneuverability to avoid getting an out-of-bounds disqualification. Oh, and now that rear gun aiming, but it's only got one barrel left. Now one gun is just not gonna do much. Oh, and that is a 2 damage Zvinvoshar. So that's going to be the end of this round. The Spirit at 88.6%. And the Zvinvoshar getting away with a big old goose egg. Camera in position, and whoop, one too many escapes there. And away we go. Once again, Zvinvoshar firing away. The Spirit turns out from under them though. But the Zvinvoshar does not get the same. It took some hits there. Only 1.2% HP. Doesn't seem too huge unless, you know, it was a gun that got taken down. Which it wasn't. Oh, that's going right for multiple guns there. Oh, only one barrel got disabled from that. I was expecting a bit more, but I guess a lot of them actually hit into the deck in front of the gun. Man, I got a frag in my throat. Don't go away. What a pain. Again, Spirit is losing the HP race. Oh, did it have a... Oh, that's part of the reason why it had a turret pop off. Losing an entire turret is really bad. This turret is disabled over here. It's like even if the repair bots start building it again, you're probably not going to have enough materials to rebuild it completely. So building a partial turret, it basically just wastes resources. You'd be much better off, you know, spending those resources rebuilding armor, partially building a turret. But in the first round, the Zvinvoshar did get a bit of a lead, and then once it ran out of materials, that lead quickly collapsed. I can't talk today either. My lips and tongue will not cooperate. But with two of the Spirit's guns down, 2 turrets offline, I don't know if we'll get a repeat of round 1. Spirit is getting chewed up. Got some big holes. That compartment is somehow not, like, completely flooded. Because the ship's just not sitting low enough. There's just so many holes in the Spirit. Oh, I just noticed. Its front gun is no longer aiming. Is it just out of its arc, or... I don't think so. That should be able to shoot. Both these rear turrets are... Oh, never mind. There's one gun available on that rear turret. I think that might be the only gun available on the entirety of the Spirit. Well, 2 of the barrels just got disabled on that gun for sure. We can hear engines popping and... Oh! Just watch that engine get obliterated, actually. Spirit not quite dead in the water, but does seem to be moving a little bit more slowly. I mean, losing an entire engine will do that. Oh, wow. Spirit is barely holding on. Like, there's just a few beams holding the Spirit together here. There's that structural weakness that we saw against the Prince and the Polaris. I think it was the Prince that broke the Zvinvoshar in half multiple times, though, if I'm remembering right. Uh-oh. It's these beams right here. Oh, there's one down here, too. Are we going to see the Spirit get broken in half again? It is possible. That is an interesting drifting maneuver that the Spirit is doing right now. It might be a little bit difficult to break this beam down here, though, because at this range, aiming down at that beam is likely to cause a water skip. That one gun back here, still doing its best. Oh, did it just shoot this turret in the face? I think it did. It just blasted that turret in the face, and now it's disabled. Well, I mean, oh geez, it's gonna do. That was... I thought for a second it was going to hit another turret. I was like, really? Hacks? Hacks? Spirit down to 61% life. Kind of being held together by bubble gum and duct tape at this point. Now one gun, still functional. It's just, I can't help but feel like this one gun is just firing out of spite. It's like, I know I can't beat you, but every time I hit you, that's that many less points you'll get. Oh, there's a water skip. And some more water skips. Oh, that actually hit way down in there. Did not break the critical beam, though. I mean, still got those over there holding things on, but these are a little bit higher up, so it might be a bit easier to hit. Well, they are on the other side of the ship, though, so maybe about equally difficult. And it doesn't matter because the Spirit is 2 damaged without having its back broken. Alright, so that's the end of round 2. Zvinvoshar, 96.7% for that one. Alright. Round 3 loaded up. And away we go. Well, this time Spirit firing a shot like immediately. Zvinvoshar waited a little bit. Maybe trying to keep its first volley from getting, you know, dodged. Partial success. The Spirit did take damage from that. Ooh, it actually had a bit of armor stripped off the slopes there. But quickly repaired. Nothing the damage control teams of the Spirit can't handle. They might have a little bit more trouble with this, though. I always love it when a shell penetrates in deep enough that it just leaves a neat little hole on the outside. But then, you know, there's this massive explosion inside that just wrecks everything, and you can't... I don't know, there's just something satisfying about that to me. Oh, okay, the game took a while to decide that those blocks didn't exist anymore, but alright. I don't know if anybody else saw that, but the blocks finally despawned like 6 seconds after the explosion actually happened. Kinda funny. Oh, that's going right for this turret. Oh, just missed. Into the superstructure it goes. Both ships are basically the same HP, though the Zvinvoshar has burned a lot more materials. Not only did it start at more, it actually has less remaining. Ooh, that turret. Yep. This front turret here just got disabled. And the other front one isn't doing great either. It's lost 2 of its guns. Actually, that one's still aiming. I thought it was just sitting flat, but no, it's aiming. So it's not the front turret isn't completely disabled, I don't think. Nope, it just fired. Though the Spirit does seem intent on changing that. Oh, that's going right for the other turret, though. Oh, just short. See, I just love that. And then you look at the other side and it actually blew out a hole on the other side. It penetrated all the way through the bow. Blew up the other side. Spirit's looking pretty good overall, though. 98.9% health. It's a pretty healthy ship. Zvinvoshar down to 84.6, and with... I was about to say 3 out of 8 guns functional in the front. It's still, that one's still alive, even though it took a hit. And then how many in the back? Looks like 2? Or maybe just the one. Just the one. Oh, oof. Well, now just the one everywhere. We're seeing... It's like, hasn't it happened in all 3 rounds? The ship that's losing has gotten knocked down to 1 gun. It's almost like weapons are important. Zvinvoshar is dead in the water again. Looks like it has taken quite a few hits in the center here. A lot of the ship is blown open. And yeah, you can see engine parts and pieces right there. What's left of them. Turret popped there by the Spirit. I mean, not that that turret was really doing anything anymore, but that's a big old chunk of HP that just fell off. And the quicker the Spirit, you know, finishes it off, the less it... Oh, well, that... Never mind, that gun's gone. I was going to say, that one gun is going to knock off, you know, blocks and reduce the Spirit's HP, and... I just kind of awkwardly trailed off there. I was just watching the explosions. Anyway, what I meant was, that one gun was knocking blocks and stuff off of the Spirit and reducing its score like the Spirit's gun did in the previous round. But it got kind of blown up. So, yeah, you don't do a whole lot of damage when you're blown up. And that is a 2 damage Zvinvoshar. So it will be going down. That's 95.9 for the Spirit in round 3, which I think means the scores don't change. Oh wait, no, the Spirit does gain some points. Very, very close match. Pretty even ships there. It was a nice fight. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.